Covenant Kids, welcome to Covenant Kids TV. If you have been tuning in the last couple weeks, then you know that we are learning about the fruit of the Spirit. We have done love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, and goodness. Today we are going to learn about goodness. So when I think of the word good, I think about in the Bible when God, in the very, very beginning of the Bible, when God created the world. He made the sun and the moon, and he said that it was good. He made the ocean and the trees and the animals, and he said that it was good. And then he made people, and he said it was very good. So we know from the Bible that because God created us, we are good. But the problem came a little while later in the Bible. If you guys remember when Adam and Eve took the bite of the apple and they sinned, and basically everything got messed up because of sin. When sin entered the world, we became separated from God because God is still good. God does not sin. God does not make mistakes. But we as people, all of us, me, you, everybody, we all sin sometimes. We all mess up and we all make bad choices sometimes. So that makes us not good. We can't do good all the time because we're human. We can't do good all the time because we're human. Even the Bible says in Romans 3:10 that no one is righteous. No one is totally good, not even one. No people are good all the time. The only person who is good all the time is Jesus. God and Jesus are the only ones who are always good. So we know that when we have the fruit of the Spirit, these are qualities, these are things that make us more like God when we become close to God. So when we continue to be close to God and we grow in our relationship with Him, then we can have goodness. God will give us that goodness. He can help us make good choices. So we're going to watch a video about a woman in the Bible named Lydia. And Lydia made some really good choices for her and her family. But if you listen closely in the video, then you will hear that Lydia made a good choice because God helped her understand. So watch this video on Lydia and see if you can figure out how she made good choices.
Slapstick Theater. Lydia. This is Lydia, who worshiped God and was a dealer in purple cloth. One day, Lydia was with a group of women by a river.
Oh, hey!
Paul and Silas came and started speaking to the women. As she listened to them, God helped her to understand and believe in what they were saying.
Oh, wow!
She and her whole household were baptized. Lydia asked Paul and Silas to come and stay in her home.
Okay.
Paul and Silas stayed with Lydia many times, as she always opened her home to them.
So see guys, Lydia was really busy. She had a whole purple cloth making business, but she stopped what she was doing and she came to the river so she could learn more about God. She made good choices and she had goodness because she depended on the Lord. When we love God and when we ask Him, God, what do you want me to do in this situation? He will show us the way to make good choices. And in that way, He gives us goodness that we can show to the world. When we love God, we receive the fruit of the Spirit like goodness, and it shows to all of our friends. Now, someone was telling me a story earlier today about goodness and making good choices in their lives. What was that story?
So I have this friend, let's call him Trevor. Now Trevor loves to hike. I mean, you see him, like I said, it's not really straight. That's only here in Eastern North Carolina. He loves to go to Western North Carolina where it's more like, it's like a mountain, right? Loves to hike all the time, whether it's cloudy, if it's sunny. He doesn't like to hike in the rain. I don't think a lot of people like to hike in the rain. But maybe the snow. I bet it's really pretty in the snow. One day, he was hiking on one of his favorite mountains, and he came across this guy. Well, actually, he heard this guy. He heard this, help, help, help. And he's like, man, what is going on? I need to go find this guy. Turns out, another hiker who had been here before him had fallen off of a rock and hurt his leg. And so he's like, well, I gotta help this guy. We're gonna call this guy Stuart. So Trevor helps him back to his campsite and puts him in the tent and helps him get warm again, because it's kind of like late fall, November. It's kind of cold. It's not snowing yet, but you know what it's like. Makes a little fire and they have a little dinner together. And he's like, bro, what's going on? He said, man, I've been up on this mountain for hours and no one really has helped me. In fact, 2 people came by and didn't help me. And one of them was even a park ranger and just said, wow, and walked on. And I'm hearing this story and I'm like, Robbie, this is terrible. Maybe you're feeling the same way. Why would somebody do that? And so my friend said, look, I'm gonna help you get some help so that you can get back to your family, get back to your work and your job and everything. I'm gonna give you some money. Look, don't worry about it. It'll pay for the hotel, it'll pay for some food, and it'll pay for the doctor who can help you get better, fixed up, so you can get back to where you live. And the guy said, man, thank you so much. Now, if you hear this story, you're like, what in the world? Those were some mean people who left him up on that mountain. But if you think about my friend Trevor, that's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be good people. In fact, that's what God calls us to do. We want to be good. We want to love people. That's really what it is. How do you be good? Well, you love people, just like Jesus has loved us. And that's how we can display the fruit of the Spirit of goodness in our lives. So thankfully, the other hiker is all well. He's hiking more mountains, and my friend, of course, is hiking more mountains as well. And all is well. But it just goes to show you have so many opportunities to be good in your day-to-day. Maybe there's a friend that drops a pencil. Maybe you can pick it up for them. Or their backpack spills at school. Or you're helping a friend with their chores at their house during the summer. You can help them, and that's called being good. We're loving them just like Jesus loved us. Now, we're gonna go on to some worship. Go ahead and stand with us.
Treasured by the one who loves me. I am treasured by the one who loves me. I am treasured, treasured, treasured by the one who loves me. I am treasured, treasured, treasured by the one who loves me. Hey, I can count on all of the promises. Hey, I can count on all of the promises my God promised me. He will never let go and he will never forsake me. He knows everything that I need for this day. He knows every thought and he knows me by my name. I can count on all of the promises my God promised me.
Everybody, everywhere, all around the world. Listen up right now because I got something to say and it will be heard. I made up my mind, not afraid to show. That's right, gonna leave the past behind. Gonna let the whole world know I am who God says I am. Let me tell you now. I am who God says I am. I am forgiven. I am a winner. I have been chosen. Jesus, I am yours. Jesus, I am yours. Forever. Jesus, I am yours. Forever. I am. Jesus, I am yours. Woo! I belong to the one who saved me. I belong to the one who gave his life. So I will take my place. I will stand and say, Jesus, I am yours. I am who God says I am. I am who God says I am. Let's go. I am who God says I am. 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 I am forgiven. I am a winner. I have been chosen. Jesus, I am yours. Jesus, I am yours. I belong to the one who saved me. I belong to the one who gave his life. So I will take my place. I will stand and say, Jesus, I am yours. I belong to the one who saved me. I belong to the one who gave his life. So I will take my place. I will stand and say, Jesus, I am who God says I am. 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 You know I am who God says I am. I am who God says I am.
Well, hey, Covenant kids, it's Mr. Robbie here. It's time to do our memory verse. We're going to be doing Galatians 5, verses 22 and 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Great job, guys. Give your friend a high five.
Hey, thanks for watching today. You know what time it is. You've watched, you've listened, you've learned. Now go change your world.